Hello everyone, welcome back to my Pixel Quest. I am Rebecca and we are about to jump into another episode of our blind playthrough of Blueprints. We're going into day 53 today. I'm so excited every time I get to click on that button there. I don't know, whatever you call it. It's not a button really, is it? You know what I mean? Oh man, yet again, as I say so many times, incredible day yesterday. Like just huge. There's so many sorry, I just hit the microphone. There's been so many fascinating revelations that we got from the last episode. So many that go in so many different directions that I haven't even had time to fully process them. I'm recording this episode now fairly soon after that previous episode. So I've really just sort of begun, I've really just only begun, turning it all over in my mind. But God, it was satisfying. Like I've solved the map puzzle in room 43, and to my huge surprise, found the freaking deed to the mansion, not just the mansion, like the grounds, the estate, all of this, I guess. And actually that's just a little interesting point. Like that deed, I mean, oh God, where do I even start? There's so many interesting things about that deed, but one thing that I think is really interesting, that deed features prominently. Actually, sorry, it's not the deed, is it? Is it the deed? Yeah, it's the deed. Yeah, because we got the deed and the deed. The deed has, quite a pointed description of what the boundaries are. And so something I haven't done yet, but I am going to do, is I actually just really want to sit down and just double check that everything there accords with my current understanding, and see if anything in that description of the boundaries, seems noteworthy. But that's something I haven't really done much of yet. Let's click this. Let's get started. Of course I want all of the rooms for so many reasons. Root cellar, I definitely want, because I want to come back here with the jackhammer to dig in these spots. But so here's another thing that I've learned, from opening, from lighting those torches and getting the tunnel floor plan, but also getting to see that other foreman's report down in the tunnel on the east side. I now no, sorry, hang on, it's not from that. God, there's so many things flying around in my head. And all right, I've just been looking at some older stuff as well. So anyway, not from that note, that's something different. From the book that we saw, from Denny's gardener diary that we found in the, I was just looking at this, from Denny's gardener diary, I know that in one of these rooms, in one of the outer rooms rather, I know that there's a hidden wall somewhere that leads to this still. And that's just on my mind. I've been thinking, where could that be? At first I thought, is he talking about the hidden chamber that you find in the tomb? And it very well could be another hidden chamber in the tomb, because I know that there's 2 places to light candles in there. But it could be another room, right? So I've been thinking, what other room might it be where there is a hidden chamber behind a false wall? I don't know, maybe root cellar. Maybe freaking tool shed. Look at all of that space it has for a false wall. Maybe, maybe trading post. Maybe that's what the dynamite is for. Maybe you blow that whole wall up. But then, because are they going to let me carry the dynamite at some point? They're not really they're it's too dangerous to carry. Well, of course it's dangerous. So how is it ever not going to be dangerous no matter what I do? That's not me complaining to the game. Obviously the game is going to do what it's it's going to let me do with the dynamite what I meant to do with it. But you know what I mean? Like, anyway, thinking so many things about that dynamite. But so I know maybe in Tomb, but maybe in any of these outer west rooms, there's going to be a false wall that's going to have that still in it. That I wonder, the thing I really wonder about a lot that might, I'm imagining could be one of the great secrets of all of this estate and all of the drafting magic is black water. To me, I'm a bit stuck on this idea because it's such an important idea. Children of the Black Water, I think in the posters in the classroom, we see one group of people who might be seen as gods, I don't know, handing the black water to another group of people who might be the original Arindians. It seems that, to me, I'm imagining this could be the source of the magic. And I don't know why a little copper still might necessarily be related to something as momentous as that, but yeah, I'm just thinking that. Anyway, so that's one thing. One of these rooms, I think, will have a false wall that will lead us to that, and I don't know how to find it yet. My other reason I don't know. Look, I've got many reasons for wanting any of these. Obviously, trading post, if we get the torch or the burning glass, I could maybe see what the deal is with the dynamite. So they're both, these two on the end are both really, really interesting to me. I think I'm going to go root cellar. Oh, hey. We're cursed again. Today we're cursed. I don't know if this means today is my last day of being cursed. Yeah, of course it's a green room, so we lost a gem. Or I have one more day of being cursed after this. I'm not really sure how that works. Hopefully it's just today. But we got to keep this in mind. So green rooms, we lose a gem. That's pretty devastating. The coin and the step, okay, I can live with that. Especially since it just makes bedrooms a regular room for the most part. And the hallway losing a key is pretty devastating. But the red room is very, very devastating. So it means... yeah, it means red rooms are really scary today. So I should actually avoid them like the plague, I think. So it's quite limiting. It's quite limiting. It does also mean, I wonder, if actually getting to room 46 and getting the crown would be particularly useful so that I could chuck red rooms every time they come at me. But again, if today is a difficult day and this curse, kind of gets in our way a bit, that's okay. That's okay. I can accept it. All right, I'm getting very distracted because I have a lot. But I was looking back at this and just thinking again. All right, so one thing I did based on a bunch of the information that we got yesterday is I redrew my current understanding of the family tree. Because I realized I had made some incorrect assumptions. I had been thinking for a long time that Courtney was Lionel Epson's daughter. No, Courtney belongs to a different family. And my reasoning with the description there is that this must be basically a family tree that comes from the Baroness Orevi, even though it's not featured here, which is weird, maybe. But so Courtney's father is someone called Tillian. I think it must be Tillian Ferrine because it's Courtney Ferrine and Courtney's brother is Rygard Ferrine. So it must be Tillian Ferrine. Who the freaking hell are the Ferrines? Well, we know that Tillian Ferrine is Herbert's cousin. So my reasoning is that Tillian's father or mother, I don't know, presumably a Ferrine, must be the brother or sister, the sibling of the Baroness Orevi. Nothing is featured here though about that, but I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty limited family tree, isn't it? Like it's a bit weird the way that it's a tree that grows up and you know, like obviously the dynamics of a family tree are the opposite. Like it's conceptually a bit backwards, but yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So Lionel Epson apparently has, well, Lionel Epson may have children. I got to double check that. I can't remember if they make that clear or if he's just saying if Lionel potentially has children in the deed that Herbert wrote. But I think that this mystery Farine is the sibling of the Baroness Oreve. So Tillian Farine is the cousin of Herbert, and Tillian's children are Courtney and Rygard Farine, who are the cousins of Mary. That's how I think this works. So I've been rethinking this. I think my family tree makes a little bit more sense now, and it's made me think again about this torn off bit up in the corner. And I've been thinking, like, how do I think about the family relationship that represents this torn off bit here? It's a bit difficult because I don't know that there is a clear logic to the way that the branches work here. You know, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense to me, and I'll explain with an example. William Epson and Lady Ashland married, I guess, you know, Clara's parents. They are on separate branches, which makes sense to me. Like, they're not on the same branch, I suppose. But Baroness Oreve and Sinclair are on the same branch. And I have always reasoned that they are husband and wife and that they are the mother and father of Herbert and Simon. I could be kind of wrong about that. It could mean that they're brother and sister. And you know, like, I don't know if it's worth considering that they could be brother and sister and still the father and mother of Herbert and Simon, but maybe let's put that one to the side. It could mean that I was wrong about this relationship as well. I'm now questioning, like, did I ever know for sure that they were actually husband and wife? I was reasoning that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm actually wrong. Maybe they are brother and sister. The same way that I was way back at the beginning of the game, I was off about Clara and Herbert being married, you know, and actually they're just brother and sister-in-law. So I don't know how much steam to put into the way that the actual branches are organized here, but that missing one from the torn off corner, I'm at least reasoning it's someone related to Lady Ashland. It could be their sibling, or it could be Lady Ashland's former husband, because as far as I can, I've told you before, I'm guessing that Clara and Lady Ashland are the queen and princess or whatever from Erasia, and that to me, that makes Clara's father. I think it's Prince Rolf. I've got that written somewhere. So I think, Clara's originally the Caitlin J.R.E. Her mother, something J.R.E., must have changed her name to Lady Ashland when they both, came over to Fenares. But originally her father is Prince Rolf. I don't know what's happened to him. It doesn't seem to make sense to me that it would be the same person as Lord William Epson. It just seems like surely there's an actual family history here. Like, he has an estate, he can't be a lord that just appears out of nowhere, it would just be kind of weird in this society, I think, right? I don't know. So maybe it's her former husband that's kind of torn off there. Maybe, and all of this represents the link to the J.R.E. lineage with the Epsons. But it's interesting because Prince Rolf, as far as I figure, is the Erindian side. His lineage goes back to King Desolates the Third and the Fourth, with, I think, a mystery person in between. So I don't know, but I'm thinking about that. All right, I'm thinking about that. Could the false wall be in here? This is like a thing I want to kind of consider a little bit more carefully. There's always this hole that has always bugged me in here. You know, have I been in here with the power hammer? Again, I've got to actually, one sort of slightly tricky task I've got to do at some point is to go back and actually sort of like more carefully, you know, double check where I have used the power hammer and where I haven't. But then again, I can always try it again and, you know, try my thing of wiggling it around a little bit more and seeing if it does anything. But yeah, I don't know, if there is a false wall in here, I could imagine it being here. But I can't really imagine. Yeah, I'm thinking of the classroom as well. The outer classroom seems very suspicious. Yeah. But I was also really hoping to get the tomb today, not just because of lighting those lights, but because one of the most interesting things that I have learned is that the location of the secret garden, of the secret diary key, of Clara's secret diary key, is beside her grave. And I don't know where else a grave would be. I mean, I do, like, would she go into the Sinclair family grave? Surely. Like, he you know, like Herbert and Simon both loved Clara as far as I can tell. Why would they be? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some weird family tradition and so her grave goes elsewhere, but I can't reason where else it would be. So, yeah, not sure. So one of the other exciting things, I'm going to jump around a lot today, sorry, because this is the thing. I have so much new thinking about various things going on, and it's all just bouncing around in my head. But we have the tunnel. To deal with today. I don't know. I think maybe billiard room is a good way to start because we can get an item from it. Let's do it. I don't know how the tunnel is going to come up. I guess like we just wait for it to appear we just wait for it to be drawn in one of our, you know, drafting opportunities. But the way that it's described, it seems to me that wherever you originally draft tunnel, it seems to me that it will only come up as a drafting possibility on that spot. I think it won't be like foundation. Originally when I read that, I was thinking it would be like foundation and we would be using a spot for tunnel permanently. That spot would become exclusive for tunnel, like foundation is. But I don't, looking at the wording again, I don't think that, I think that's not the way it works. I think what they're saying is it will always only be a draftable possibility on a particular spot. Maybe that spot is already predetermined. I don't know. But if I do get a choice about it, I've been thinking, where do I want this tunnel? I'll just tell you right now. And at the moment, my thinking is, I know that I could just go like, oh, you know, it would be really handy, you know, maybe here, like where it's always nice to be able to cross over like east and west in some of the, you know, upper middle ranks. Like from a drafting possibility, from a drafting perspective, that seems to make sense to me. But where I have landed is actually, if I can, I would like to draft the tunnel here in the space that I call 2A on rank 2 column A, because I've just been thinking like, what could the tunnel be? What could it do? And one of the things I'm thinking of, one of the ideas, one of the theories I'm like holding space for is, what if the tunnel includes a way to go down as well? Not just across from room to room. And I thought, well, this is the mysterious spot with the barren soil where like there's implications for this spot. So, yeah. I just thought, why not put the tunnel here? And even if none of that is true in any way, it would still be a useful spot for the tunnel. You know, why not? So, I don't know. And if we don't want to draft it, I think the way I'm thinking that it works now, we don't have to. It's just a drafting possibility. Okay, so this one, oh god, it's been, this is the one where you swap the numbers around, right? So 12 becomes 21, minus 21. Cool. Okay. I'll just get my calculator ready for my inevitable maths panic at some point. 20 minus 1, 19. So 91 minus 20. Is that the way it works? 91 minus 20, 71, and then it's 17. Yes. Okay. All right. This one is a regular square root, so we're starting with, oh God, 1 divided by 3, and then just a regular old times 6, which gets us 2, and then this one, we subtract, this one you do the 6 divided by 3 first for the main thing, right? So it's 2 subtract 2, and then which is really which is 0, and then square root of 0 is 0, and then plus 1. Okay, I guess that's the way it works. Odd, but we got there. All right, silver key is a nice start. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I really wonder if tunnel is just going to appear at some point. And again, is it going to... I mean, unless I ignore tunnel the first time, if tunnel comes up as a drafting possibility and I draft it and then it is there from then on, I will never know if tunnel could be in more than one place or not. If tunnel comes up and I ignore it and draft something else, and then I am able to see tunnel pop up somewhere else, or only again on that spot, maybe that tells me this is the spot where tunnel has to be, you know? So I don't know, like that seems like a way of approaching understanding more about the nature of tunnel, but I don't know, do I want to ignore it when it comes up? I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, that's so harsh. Because the red, we're cursed today. If I pick this, not only am I cursed with the regular archives curse, but I'm cursed with the Blackbridge curse as well. So, it might be an opportunity to do utility closet, right? Now here's the thing. I haven't been able to change the security settings to offline mode yet. If I flip this switch now, I really need a shovel. Will offline mode still happen if I then later switch the setting to offline mode? You know, should I wait or should I just do it now? Let's just do it now and see. Okay. Gymnasium off, dark room, I can't do anything about it now anyway, and garage on. I would actually really, really like to get garage again. One of the reasons is that I want to actually get out that exit again. I want to see... I want to go and have a bit more of a look there again. I haven't been there since really, really early in the game, and I want to go and look at those trees. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Workshop. I want to go and see those trees again, those very, very distinctly different trees that are out there. Like, I can look... Oh, coin purse. Okay. Letter A. Letter A goes into my little vault of letters that I'm squirreling away here. So many A's, so many E's. One day maybe I'll figure this out. Very nice. Workshop is here ready for us. Let's just give this a go. Well, parlor. Parlor is the thing. So far, I haven't had any of these colours. I've got to keeping this in mind. This is I just have to keep reminding myself of this because I'm absolutely going to forget. Yeah, so this is the spot where the thing appears. This is, yes. That's one of the spots where the thing appears. Nice. Oh, look, we can see the fountain out there. So this has reminded me. Hang on. Let me just tell you one more thing. Let's have a look at Herbert here. So one of the other things that I've done is, of course, I've done some handwriting analysis on the deed that we see. And interestingly, so we've got two different kinds of handwriting that are on the front of the deed. Lord Arthur Clementine is one, and the words Lady Orivay of Trinsdale are the other. I assume this is the handwriting of those two people, but does it match up with anything else is my question. So the Lady Orivay of Trinsdale has some compelling similarities with Lady Clara's handwriting, but I'm guessing that that's probably just coincidence because it doesn't make any sense to me. They don't actually come from the same family, so but it's distinct anyway. It's distinctly different. So it's probably just that, it's got some similarities and that's it. But otherwise, I haven't found any other so far. I haven't done a complete sweep of this yet, but so far I haven't found this particular handwriting from Lady Orivay elsewhere. Just it's similar to Clara, but it's different. Lord Arthur Clementine, and also the words certified copy that are written at the top, which are in the same handwriting, this I have definitely been able to identify is the same handwriting that is the suspicious handwriting for me that is at the front of the foreman's copy of Realm and Rune, that note that's at the beginning of that says, note, this is the foreman's copy, don't remove it from sight or whatever. It's in that handwriting. That means it's also the same handwriting, as far as I can tell, as Lord Evanson. So again, I don't know if that's meaningful. Who is this Lord Arthur Clementine? This is one of the things I haven't really been able to think through yet. But like the revelation of getting this deed and that these grounds, this deed was handed over to Lady Orivay in 1912 from Lord Arthur Clementine. This is a huge revelation to me, and I don't really know how to think about this yet. But who is Lord Arthur Clementine? It's a big question for me now. Why has this gone on? Why then? I have to do some more thinking about. So I think I'm going to really sit down with all of the various historical dates and notes and try to do a bit more puzzling around this. But I'll leave it there for now because it's just too much. I haven't come to any kind of major theories or conclusions yet, just questions. This box and the blue box are both false. Could be true, could be false. If it is true, then this is true. This statement is of no help at all. Okay, we don't know. The gems are in the black box. Okay, so if this one is false, this box and the blue box are both false. No, sorry. Hang on. If this one is true, then it's a logical impossibility because it can't, it's saying that it is false. So it cannot be true. If this were true, it's a logical impossibility. It's saying it is false. These ones always break my brain a little bit. But if this statement is false, then there's actually a couple of possibilities. So it's a little complicated because the statement is that this box and the blue box are both false. Oh man, actually I've realized that complicates my other assumption as well, doesn't it? Because it's drawing both of them in. The truth. Hang on. It could be that they're actually different. You know what I mean? It could be that they're just not the same. So it's the fact that they're both something could be the thing that's false. This box and the blue box are both false. let's keep this simple. If this is true, it could be actually that this box is true, but this one is, sorry, hang on. Let me go back. If this one is true, this box and the blue box are both false. That is still impossible. It cannot be true, but say it is false. So no, that one stays. That one stays. It can. This, I'm saying it out loud to myself, Rebecca. This box cannot be true. If it is true, it is saying it is false. It cannot be true. So this box, this statement must be false. This statement is false. So this box and the blue box are both false. The problem is it doesn't necessarily mean that they are both true, right? Because it could still be, we know that this one is false. We know that this statement is false. But it could be that this statement is false, but this one is true. But it is definitely false. I'm just like I'm going over this again in my head to try and make sure I'm on the right track here. This box and the blue box are both false. This must be false. So if this statement, this statement must be false. Sorry, you guys have to hear this over and over again. This statement must be false. But it could it be that this one is true? I'm trying to think a bit slowly about this one. This box and the blue box are both false. It is a lie. This box is false, but the blue box is true. Okay, if that's the case, if this one is false, but this one is true, the gems are in the black box, could be true. This statement is of no help at all, would be true, but inconsequential, I suppose. That seems to me like it makes sense. So it could be that the gems are in here, because obviously we have a statement about where the gems are. Okay. If I consider that this box and the blue box are, hang on, this box and the blue box are both false. This is a lie. This box and the blue box are both true is impossible. Is it? This box and the blue box are both false. This statement is wow, this is one of the more tricky parlors for me. Like it's messing with me a bit. This one is definitely false. This statement is false. The false statement, the lie, this box and the blue box are both false. Yeah, it cannot be that they're both true. But it's false, so it cannot be that they're both false. So it has to mean that, like, this is my reasoning. It has to mean that they are different, right? It has to mean that they are different. It is the both part that is the problem here. So this statement is false. The thing that is the lie here is that the blue box is false. The blue box can't also be false, because otherwise it would make this statement true. And it cannot be true. It is definitely a lie. So the blue box is true. And the blue box says the gems are in the black box, and this one is of no help at all, I believe. I think that's it. I'm just going to go with it. Whatever. I'm cursed. You know, if I didn't get this, we'll just say it's part of my cursed day, right? Like, I'm cursed. Okay. I've had a thought about this fireplace right this second. Because what I was thinking earlier, like I've always been suspicious of the fireplaces, and there are definitely suspicious fireplaces for sure. Drawing room has a suspicious fireplace. And I was thinking about the drawing room fireplace just before. And one of the things that I was thinking is, could I light this fireplace, with one of my lighters? But what I thought about that is, well, unless it's gas, and it does have it does have a black box at the bottom of it. And so, but I was like, there's no wood there. And most of the other fireplaces have wood. But this one has wood. So could I light this fireplace if I come back here with a lighter, of which there are two? Like, there are two possibilities for lighters that I now know. Oh, so that's something I've got to try if we get the opportunity. All right. Okay, no tunnel on the spot where I had decided I would try to draft tunnel, but okay. So, well, I've already had billiard room. I don't want dark room. If I get kitchen, I will lose a coin. That's fine. That's doable. I will also lose a gem, but kitchen is really good. But then, what could I get from billiard room? Like maybe another interesting... I think let's do kitchen. Because we may also have I don't know. It's nice to have a little bit more assurance around steps, all right? Okay. Kitty. Club sandwich, as always. Tomato soup for every red room in your house. Well, I'm going to do my best not to draft red rooms as much as possible, so I might not be having the tomato soup today. Okay. Normally chapel would be a really good bet, but I'm scared of chapel today. This will have a gem cost though. But this will have a key cost. But since I don't have a key, maybe that's smart. But then again, it's not smart from a drafting perspective. Well, neither of these are, because they're just going to take me to the same spot, which is pretty limiting. So, that's going to be kind of devastating. Well, what'll I lose? I won't lose a key. I'll lose a gem. I'll lose a coin. I'll lose a step. The gem is the only thing I'm really concerned about here. But it might just be the best. Oh, look at that. God, that's so painful. It might just be the best thing I can do for the time being. Okay. So let's try up here. Oh, Commissary might be great because again I might have gem. Really trying to give me billiard room again. Maybe the game is telling me something that's good for me. Again, I would lose a gem, but I've got to open up some more possibilities. Yeah, I don't know. I think items is going to be shovel. Fantastic. So I'm part of the way to jackhammer. That's great. I can also use dig spots. That's great. Yeah, I guess let's let's buy up all of the gems that we can, you know? I'm probably not going to be able to do anything more interesting with my money today anyway. So let's just get gemmed up. Let's get Salt Shaker. Key, I do need, but I am pausing, I think, on buying this right now because if I am forced at some point to draft a hallway, I will lose a key. If I need a key though, I'll actually be like with a key, if it's locked, you're always able to back out of the option before you draft. So I could theoretically come back here to get a key, you see, as my, and this would be my storage of guaranteed keys, you know what I mean? I'm always sort of like pausing a little bit now because I'm like, well, what if the jackhammer, what if this isn't a more interesting spot and the jackhammer gets me something better? Okay, a little bit of money is good. Also, I can't afford the key right now anyway. That's the other, that's the other factor. Okay, I would really, it would be really good to get, you know what? I should be getting Billiard Room because Billiard Room will give me the opportunity for the key pass, and if I can get that, I can get to the foundation, which might make it easier to get into room 46 and get the crown. You know, on top of other considerations. Obviously, probably goes without saying, huge goal for me is is being able to get you know, our key 8. And to be able to draft it somewhere on rank 8. Huge goal. Huge goal. So coat check. Yeah. Coat check, super important. Oh, I just realized, and I went back and checked that I didn't end up getting gallery on the previous day. So I didn't end up, you know, like my intention was to try and put key 8 into coat check, but I didn't end up being able to draft it. So I put the vault key in coat check instead. But what I realized in between, I think, I haven't double checked this by going back and looking at a previous episode, but I actually think I think that vault key is one that I've already used. It's 304, and I have written in my notes that 304 is a vault key that I've had before. So I think it's a useless vault key actually in the end. But oh well, you know. Not a huge issue. Not a huge issue. Okay, so definitely not Nook. Laboratory is going in the wrong direction. So Den is the thing. Den is the thing here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I wonder as well about the implication. So I was just thinking about Ladyship's chamber, like. If I were to find, like, let's say it's in Tomb, and I were to go there and find the key, like, let's say that I didn't actually have on that day Ladyship's chamber drafted, would that key still be waiting for me in the same place, the same way the laundry room one was? I'm guessing so, because I'm guessing that if it's a key that's in a specific place like that, yeah, it'll be there the next day as well. I won't lose it by like picking it up but not being able to use it that day. I'm hoping that that's the case. I'm hoping that's the case. Yeah, we'll see. And I'm even wondering about it just now. This has just occurred to me. What if I get that key? Does that key potentially also open the drawer on top of the fireplace with the 2 swans? Because, you know, swans, Clara association. Or, yeah, or could it potentially open the ballerina box that's in the boudoir? Maybe. So here's an opportunity for garage. It would, obviously the problem is that it would cut off. I would then be completely reliant on entrance hall to make anything else of the day. And I think that might be a little bit too risky. So I'm going to go drawing room. But billiard room could give me the security pass. Drawing room just opens up more possibilities. I'm going to go drawing room. because then if I were to get garage here, I would take it. I would take it. Knowing that I have another place to find things anyway. Yeah, see, like, you know, what's this? Is this maybe gas comes out of here? Maybe it's a gas fireplace. Maybe I can light that somehow. So let's just see if we're lucky enough to get garage again. No. Okay, fair enough. We can redraw, but then again, these are all possibilities I like a lot, actually. Dormitory is a very powerful room for steps, actually. It's really good. Boudoir redraw possibilities are great. But then I can redraw. I don't really know what I would use secret passageway for specifically, so... Redraw. Boudoir. I might do a... No, I'm going to go boudoir. I just think, getting redraw possibilities for, you know, to hold in our hand and use anywhere. Like, there's not even a lock on this thing. It's just, like, I don't know. You know what? Here's the other thing. Maybe this is just a ballerina, and maybe this is just a completely unrelated case that we will never open. It's just a generic case. I think that could very well be it. But I've just always thought I could get in here and that the ballerina is like, this is important, you know? Same with these things. Could be just nothing. But I just feel like they're important. And what's the deal with you? You are one of the very first things that I thought would be, you know, an interesting mystery in this game. And I've never really come back to this ever. So I don't know. Either way, we've got a couple of redraws, which is really useful. I'm almost just tempted to just keep going because we're only a couple of spots away from foundation, which would also mean we're on rank 8 to get our chess piece power. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see where it goes. I guess pantry just for the movement, because again it would head me up towards foundation. Clock tower, I do like getting clock tower just to get the 2 keys for tomorrow. Like, that's really useful. But I think pantry. We're having a very blue day in the mansion today. Nice. An extra step, which is very helpful on a cursed day. See. Now it is locked. Now I have the question, do I use my silver key here, or is this a good spot to head back and get a regular key, maybe a couple from Commissary? But then again, this might be a good spot for a silver key position. Might be a great spot for a silver key position. I'm going to do it. All right. Well, security would give us the opportunity to try the offline mode, which would also give me the opportunity, even though I'm only... At this stage, I'm only 1 spot away from foundation anyway, but I wonder if not, I could potentially test whether going into offline mode would allow me to go from below the foundation, up the elevator, which I haven't been able to test yet. So I think let's do security. Again, we're avoiding cursed rooms like crazy. Oh, hey, Pixie! Pixie's doing big mouths. Okay, so we're not missing any inventory. Keycard system. Low, please, for the time being. And offline mode unlocked. Confirm. Back. Return to the menu. Should I do anything else from here? I could do a lab experiment from here. I think that's fine. I was just thinking, do I want to use the network for anything else today? I wonder if that will ever change. Will I be able to do a data transfer at some point? Yeah. I feel like we might as well do an experiment. Yep. Thank you, thank you. Experiment set up. Each time you eat an apple. Interesting. Okay, we've got permanently add 1 gold to your allowance again, which is great. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. I mean, again, on a cursed day, that might be excellent. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Hell no. That is a terrible one for today. Terrible. So, it's either of these two. As my allowance has crept up, that's the only reason I even these days kind of, slightly consider not immediately taking a permanent allowance upgrade, because I'm kind of like, oh, my allowance is already really good. Obviously I still want it to grow, but it means that it's a little bit more in balance with the gains of the day as a compelling possibility. But I think I actually might choose the allowance possibility, the allowance thing here. So I could just add 1 right now. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, so that means we get a maximum of 3, which could be good. Or each time you eat an apple. I wish it was banana, because then I could just go and immediately buy a bunch of bananas in the kitchen. Anyway, how likely am I to get more apples? How likely am I to get more trunks? I might go apple, and let's just see if, let's say I have a big apple day, and that would be really exciting. It just opens up the possibility. I don't think I will have many apples today, and unfortunately I've already eaten 1 at this stage, but yeah, let's just leave open the possibility for something really exciting happening. Would have been great if there was an apple here. Cool. Well, we might as well see if we can connect to Foundation right now. Locked. Okay. No, we can't. Should I... Well, let's see. It might not be... All right. It might be good while I have 0 keys to draft a hallway, right? Because then we're just avoiding the cost. It is a bit tricky because I don't have... I can't even buy very many keys. So it's tricky. But I think I'm going to do that. It at least opens up the possibility, and it gives us a lever for getting access to antechamber. So let's do that. Okay, so, but we can't do anything here for now until I at least go back and buy some more keys. So let's walk ourselves back. Should I try drafting from here? It might tell us that it's locked. Okay. Oh, that is such a devastatingly bad spot for a hallway. So no. It's not a good spot for Mechanarium either. It's pretty bad, and it's terrible for Maid's Chamber. So I think this one we're gonna redraw. Oh, sugar. That's pretty bad as well. Bad. I do not have any more ideas about study since yesterday. Oh my god. Or since the previous day. So yeah, I can't. I'm just gonna cry. I got nothing. I don't know, guys. Even the fact that it says you may redraw floor plans up to 8 times makes me think there's an association with 8 in this room, which drives me crazy that my idea for the safe code is not correct. These are all bad. I might actually have to just use a redraw. I mean, I could use this just to get to I could just dead end this spot, and get the 2 keys, right? Like if I put the nook here, I get the 2 keys, and then I can use the keys to go beyond security and potentially beyond Great Hall as well. Maybe that's not a bad idea. It might just be worth using the spot in that way. Okay, so I can literally use the key to get here from Great Hall and to get here beyond security. While I'm here, I might as well pop back into Commissary, buy another key. I wish I had my coupon book or the sale or something, but alright. And there's probably 2 more keys there. Probably. I could also go back and draft down here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. I'm not doing too bad for steps, but no, I think actually it's better to go up and do this because we might connect with Foundation, and it means I can use these 2 keys now before I lose them. So yeah, let's do that. Den, drawing room, boudoir. Okay, let's do that. Always sus about everything in here. I'm always sus about everything, but you know, I just like to sometimes look at something and kind of scowl a bit and be like, what secret is here? What is this? Okay, key. Ah, crap. Choosing this will lose one of my keys, which sucks, but it would be great for access. It would be freaking great for access. Really good. Of course, the other thing I've got to do is go back down to utility closet. Well, maybe actually, I'm not sure. Actually, no. I need to see if a security door is open first to see if I need to flip it back on. I'm not sure. Like flip it back off if it's turned back on. I don't know. Or it probably hasn't turned back on. It's more that I don't know if switching that switch in the utility closet off has been useful or not. That's the only thing. Yeah. So we probably don't need to go back there. So this will take 2 gems and a key. A precious key. But it would be pretty great otherwise, so I'm going to do it. Because now I've got a few good possibilities for movement. I might go and open this one with my remaining key. Does that make sense? Is that crazy? Or should I try and... Because one of these doors will of course have our antechamber access. I don't know. I think I might just do it. I think I might just make that choice. And if we're lucky enough to get drafting studio, we'll know what doors are what anyway. So that'd be great. Okay. All right. Maid's chamber, very dangerous because it's a red room and it's a bedroom. So would that mean I would get double the bedroom cost from this? Probably. There's no way I'm doing this if I can avoid it. Solarium might mean we're more likely to get gallery. And I really want gallery. before I start filling up rank 8. I really do. I might for that reason, I'm just really, really trying to make gallery happen. Okay. It kind of goes against what I was thinking I would use. Oh, hey, goes against what I was thinking I would use this spot for, you know, for passage to the east, but oh, so good. Thank you. It's all especially necessary today with the curse. Thank you, Solarium. God, it would be so good to get the lockpick kit somewhere. Alright, so let's see what we can do from... We've got quite a lot of opportunities now. Quite a lot. The great thing is that if I draft here successfully, and if it has a south exit, I'll know what one of these Great Hall doors is, and it'll be open. So there is that. And it's locked, and I don't have a key. This could be the case for this as well. Oh my god. It is! I shouldn't have said it out loud. Okay. Alright, we just got to deal with it. We do have other exits from Foundation, and that at least is not a... Hey! And now we got our rank 8 power. Okay, alright. So, I kind of want Armory again, in the sense that I could get the torch, and there's things I want to try with the torch again. Especially the fireplace in Parlour. What were these other ones? Each time you draft a room on the queen side, lose 5 steps. That is harsh though. And gain 1 key. The 1 key gain is nice for today. The corner one, I don't think it's for today, but I do like it for if I'm really gunning for conservatory in particular. Piety of the Bishop. Oh, well, no, I've already drafted chapel, so no. Okay, so I am going to pick Armory again, and I think it's the most useful. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I already love that room. Love it. Keys and coins, both extremely welcome. Just saying that would be super useful for me. Coins. Oh, thanks, Foundation. Alright. While I'm here, is it worthwhile going and opening the lever? And also this is good because it gives us, you know, we can go back to entrance hall a bit more quickly through here. So there's that as well. I might just keep that. I might just do this beforehand. So you know what? I want to try as little as possible to draft on rank 8, which is very, very tricky with the position I'm in. But let's just see. Let's try and open up as many possibilities as we can for making... Damn. Okay, here's my choice. I don't know. I might be trying to do too many things at once, but I'm going to go down Foundation. I'm going to go down Foundation. I'm going to open up the north lever while I'm there. Then we can head out and draft again from the beginning, from entrance hall. Alright. This is the choice I am making. Does this... It does look offline though, doesn't it? Because it would be red. I think it would be red if I had done nothing, and I think if I had the key card it would be green. It looks like it's off, so I reckon offline mode gets me access to the elevator. Still not confirmed, but I would say I feel more confident about that now. Cool. God, I want that key 8. God, I want that key 8 so much. Really, room 8 is obviously a hugely special room. Everything in this, you know, whole game is about 8. Everything's about 8. What? I can't even imagine. I can actually imagine. Here's what I'm imagining from our last Alzara prediction. Maybe the room actually has that... I'm doing that thing again where I'm looking at my phone while I walk, which is why this is going to look a bit wonky. But I'm just pulling up some of the photos I have of that Alzara prediction. Oh, I don't have that particular one. I would have to look at the footage again. I've got to get all of that organized. This is how much I still have to do to like churn through everything that we've learned. But there was a shot of a room that had that 8 in it that we see in the gallery. Maybe that is in room 8. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter, because the other thing I'm thinking is maybe room 8 is the thing that gives you access to the tunnels, you know, like not the tunnel, like the underground tunnels that will take us along the rail line. That I could imagine that for a number of reasons, and one of them is simply game design, because if you have to get so far in the game before you get that key and you know, get all of the conditions right to be able to draft room 8 here, of course it would make sense if that's one of the challenges that you have, one of the conditions you have to meet to get to the rail tunnels, which obviously is a very, you know, it's a very sort of late game or even end game thing. So that makes sense to me in that way. That makes sense to me. I was just thinking, if I do go to the workshop, I can make my lucky purse or whatever it is. Magnifying glass. Yeah. Really need the metal detector to make that particularly useful. As exciting as it was to get to the point, and it still is, that I've made all 8 contraptions, and I imagine that some people do that much earlier in the game, you know. And to get the 8 stamps, you know, that's a little bit harder for sure. Like, it's so exciting completing those things, and it really is. Nothing takes away from that. But I have this sadness at moments like that make me think, you know, about possibly at some point kind of getting towards the end of this game. And that is, that's a sad thing for me, because I don't want this game to end. You know, I was saying before in the comments to someone, like, this, you know, this could, not this way, whoops. Like, this could be, hang on, basement. Yeah, it is this way. I've got to go through basement. What am I doing? Like, this is this is one of my soul games, I think. I just feel like this game and me were meant to be. And it's definitely, there's no question, it's definitely one of my top favorite games of all time. Absolutely. And I just want to continue to be here. I just want to continue to be here in this game. The great thing, but as I've said before, the great thing about this game is I can be, because it's so well designed that it's not contingent on just solving mysteries and gaining knowledge. That's one huge part of the game, but it's only one part of the game. The other part is that it's extremely replayable because of the core mechanics of it all. So yeah, that's that. All right, and I've just reminded myself another thing that I wanted to do based on the information that we got down in that tunnel there. That, by the way, that tunnel down there where I turned the lights on, where I lit the torches and found the tunnel plan. I have written in my notes, like, is that tunnel the original access tunnel that is referenced in the foreman's reports? Because they say that when the underground excavation was all stopped and sealed off, the original access tunnel is where all of the hardware was stored. So, and he also says something that it connects with the Eastern Mine, which is this. I mean, there might be more to it, but which is at least this. So I wanted to come and have another look here, even though I don't have any equipment with me, to sort of, I don't know, just see, like, could there be something more to this? Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, blah, 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 blah. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, it's locked, blah, blah, blah. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, which I think means the tomb and the torch room. I think, yeah. But yeah, is there something, like if I come here with the power hammer, for example, power hammer is my answer to everything. So, you know, is there more to be had here? Visually, like, why is there just a plank here? It doesn't really seem like much support. It doesn't seem like adequate supports. And they're even talking about like the fragile structural integrity possibility. So yeah, I don't know. What if I can smash something here that might connect? Or even along here, you know, even like here. It really does look very dangerous, doesn't it? Alright, I just wanted to have a look. I am using my steps, I know, on a cursed day, but these are new things I'm thinking about, so I really have to like revisit things. I don't know, again, I don't have any more thoughts about how to use those servers that are in the freezer room that we found, because, yeah, like, maybe I've just got to check it again when I go in there next. I didn't see any way to interact with them. And it says that they will work as backup servers if 2 of the servers in there are down, but as far as I can tell, it looks like there are 2 servers in there that are ripped out or something like that. So I feel like I should, like, maybe the fact that they look like the lights are on but they're not blinking means they're already in use. I don't know like what I could do with them, because I don't know what I can do with any of them in there. Like, they just seem like they're data storage or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it relates to the sinker stuff that I can't seem to do anything with. All right. I might make so we can do this. All right, nope. I might make my lucky purse while I have the opportunity. Oh, hang on, assemble. Thank you. Great. Doubles all of my money. Well, it might be useful for buying some more keys. And I'm nowhere near at the moment being able to do jackhammer. So, but we do have that. Ah, brilliant! Super brilliant! Great! Big fan. Wonderful. Okay, that's helpful. So we just need to be able to go up, and I only have 2 redraw dice to help me. It's better than nothing. Oh, man. Well, this would actually help me right now. This is actually where ballroom would be helpful, because if I draft this, it will take my 3 gems down to 1 gem. And so entering ballroom will give me an extra gem. But of course the danger is beyond that. It might take gems if I have to pass through here again. But, I mean, apart from using a redraw, it might actually be a good option. So, let's do it. Let's do it. This is risky as hell on a day where gems are really, really fragile. Risky as hell. I just like looking at this. You know what? I think this is Clara's handwriting. Just knowing what I know of her handwriting off the bat. I haven't actually double checked this, but I'm pretty sure this is Clara's handwriting, which makes perfect sense. They're so cute. Simon, why do I know so little about you? It's driving me nuts. Where did Simon sleep? Like, Simon lived here, surely, for some amount of time. Where did he sleep? Like, before he was married to Clara, you know? Like, they could have been in Clara's room, of course, together. Maybe it was just their room together. And then when he died/disappeared, it just kind of got remodeled as Clara's room as she continued to live there. That could be it. That could be it. This might be a weird thing, but it just sort of... I guess these are just those keys that have like a little bit of a lip at the front, right? Because otherwise it looks like double keys, which is a bit weird. Alright, let's hope that we don't have to pass through again while we have more gems than this. Well, corridor could be good, but corridor will take my single key. So I might actually choose conference room. I am burning through my blue rooms. I'm burning through them. Doesn't seem to be anything extra. Usually only get that with the metal detector, don't I? Okay. Well, let's hope we can go for like north or east. What a gift. What a gift. Oh my god, that's worth even going back through ballroom and losing gems. It's so worth it. I'm going to thank Solarium. Thank you, Solarium. I assume you had a role in this. Oh, we get some coins too. So I could also buy another key from Commissary if I need it. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. So this thing, we're going to see this somewhere with statues around it from memory. 2 gems, great. Oh my god. The problem is, okay. It might actually be really useful if I were to get whole corridor here, because no. Oh, no, it doesn't work that way, does it? From memory, if I use corridor with, you know, where the it's always unlocked, if I use it with the Great Hall, there's still that second door that is always locked. So that's actually... But at least we have... If we were to get that, we would still have a key. Alright, being able to connect with Great Hall with a key to open the door would be ideal. Because at least then I could get into this section without needing to go back through ballroom and lose my gems. And I could go back to Commissary to buy a key. To buy 1 key, unfortunately, but to buy a key. And then draft on rank 8 with my key 8. And if not, then I have to have as a goal for today, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably more sensible to put key 8 in cloakroom if I can. In coat check, rather. Keep calling it cloakroom. Yeah, so... So this is the only one, without redrawing, this is the only one that connects up to Great Hall. I would like to go east from here, so that, you know, that would be really nice. Here's the other thing. If I want to get Vault, I could buy the rest of the keys in the Commissary. But, yeah, I'd be losing all of my gems. I mean, sauna and locker room would also be really nice possibilities to get for today, so there's that to consider as well. But I think getting back up to Great Hall is more, it's just the better option. Ah, crap. I just realized that this loses me my freaking key. Oh, no. So this is not going to be open, is it? Because it's only this first entrance which is open. Hang on, I'm not missing anything. Could you please just give me a key? I'm cursed. I'm cursed. It's not going to work, is it? So don't even tempt me, game. Damn. I completely forgot about that part of it. I thought I was being so clever. So that means I have to go back through Ballroom, and I will lose 2 gems. I will lose the 2 gems that I got from here. That really sucks. But it's just what I'm going to have to... I mean, here's the thing, though. Maybe this will work. Maybe I can make this work in my favor, because I have Ballroom here now. Whenever you enter Ballroom, set your gem count from 2. So if I have 0 gems, I can just come back, walk into Ballroom, and get 2 gems. I haven't used it that way before, so it didn't really occur to me, but yeah, that can be the thing. And I only have 9 steps, so I am going to go through kitchen and, you know, but, oh, this is so hard. I am going to need 10, I'm going to need 10, I'm going to need 10 coins to buy the key from Commissary. Oh, hang on. It might work out, right? Because actually, this is locked. And if we use key... Oh my god, I've just realized. This is already locked. If I try to use key 8 here, we will already be able to unlock the door with the key 8 and get room 8. That should work, right? It's a risk, because if it doesn't work that way... if it doesn't work that way, I'm going to be, like, no matter what I buy here, I'm going to be low on steps. Okay. God, this is some seat of my pants, like, difficult, skin of my teeth stuff here. Oh, I can't refill. Now every time I come in here without the watering can, I feel bad. All right. Okay, all right. We've got to do some real hard thinking here. Tomato soup will get me 5 steps for every red room in my house. I only have 1, so that will get me 5 steps for 5 coins. The reason I'm thinking about this is I would still like to buy a key, if I can, from Commissary. Like, it would be ideal if I could do that. Bananas are 3 steps each. If I want to keep the 10 coins, then I could only buy 2 bananas. That would only be 6 steps. I know about the piggy bank, and I don't want to use the piggy bank for this if I can avoid it. So just saying that out loud. All right, from here I have 7 steps to get to foundation and beyond, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At a minimum, we need 3 more steps to do that. But of course I would like many more than that. So, but it would be really good, because I don't know what's going to happen with 8. Yeah. I can't come back to the kitchen if I'm on such minimum steps. But maybe I can count, I don't know, maybe we just think like, maybe we can get some coins from somewhere. But what opportunities will I have for coins if I can't draft anything? And I have to have a key to draft anything. So this is really tough. I really don't want to have to use... I really would like to avoid using my piggy bank for this. Because it's just a key. It's just a key. I haven't even eaten an apple to get my allowance up. Hang on. All right. What's Lucky Purse do again? Doubles all the money you can find. That's great, but I need to find something. And I don't think there's any unfound coins about the place, because we've looked in security. There are the dig spots. There are the dig spots in the root cellar. Could potentially give me a key. Maybe there's a dig spot or two that I've sort of missed, like in utility closet. I can't remember. But it's, yeah, like, this is a risky decision here. Risky freaking decision. Key 8 and using that has to be the priority. But it would just be so good if I could also... Yeah, but let's say, all right, hang on. Let me just consider the possibilities. If I get the red soup, I'll get 5 steps. That'll take me up to 10, 11, 12. So I'll get here. I'll be able to go into room 8. And then I will only have a couple more steps. So we would only be able to get back to passageway and not even move beyond it. So that's useless. If I get the 2 bananas, I'll get 6 steps. That'll get me into room 8 and back out to passageway with 1 step left. And I can't even like draft a bedroom to help me out here. You know, I need food. I need food or money. No, I need food. I can't even get back to kitchen. But so that possibility only gets me 1 more step. It only maybe gets me here or here. That's it. If I get the club sandwich, then there's a bit more possibility, but I got no keys unless I get some more money. Unless there's money in room 8, I'm otherwise pretty done. Man, this is a tough one. I guess if key 8 is all we do, yeah. Like, the thing is, I could use the piggy bank, but I would have to make that decision now to use it. And I just think I would only be able to buy 2 more keys from here, you know? Is it worthwhile? I don't know why I'm looking at this. It's just... A private sacristy. I haven't read this in a long time. A private sacristy, as ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 Aegean angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Maybe it's Piggy's time. Maybe it just helps us make a bit more of the day. But here's the thing, all right, even if I get the 2 keys, I still won't have that many steps. I'm still going to be very thin on the ground stepwise. And to come all the way... But then again, I guess I could go to... Yeah, all right. I could go to the chapel, break open Piggy, have enough money to come back here, buy everything in the kitchen, and then buy all of the keys. I hadn't imagined that this is what I was going to use the pig for, but actually it might be the time. It's not as if it's my only source of money. I have a big allowance. I get vault regularly, etc. All right. We have to lose a coin to do this. Oh my god, Piggy, it's time. I think it's the only way I can squeeze more out of today. The chapel's keeper of the tides. The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the coins accumulated from chapel offerings. I've also just remembered that there's coins in the fountain. That's another possibility. But again, it's like using, steps to go out there and come back. And nope, it's pig. We're going to do it. Oh my god. The keeper of the tides can only be broken once. Are you sure you want to break him now? Will I guess I won't get another opportunity. We won't get another pig after this. So now my tides will... Like at the moment I'm building it up more and more, right? Oh, why are you making me question this? Because what if... what if I've always imagined that what I might use this for is to really pump up my money at some point to be able to like go nuts in showroom or to buy, to buy a big thing in the gift shop or something like that. But I do have casino. Like casino is another possibility for making money. Yes, break him. That is so much more than I thought it was going to be. I'm sorry. Piggy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, his little snout, his little angel wings. Why? I just doubled my freaking money. I just doubled it. I have so much. I need freezer today. Unless I get crazy lucky with getting like gift shop and showroom, I need freezer today. Oh my god. That pig is worth... I don't think I've ever had more than... I'm making even more money now. I cannot... Oh my god. 306 coins. I've never had, I think, more than about 100 coins in this game. From memory, that's what I think. Oh, at least we get, yeah, we're also getting the salt shaker here. Holy crap. So we're getting a good amount of steps from this at least. And look, that's what I was after. 283. I can buy everything. Give me the showroom. I will clean it out. I will clean that showroom out. Oh my god. In hindsight, I probably, how was I to know that the 2 dig spots in the chapel would give me money? But in hindsight, I probably could have gotten my key. 2. Okay, that's what I thought. I probably could have gotten my key just from the dig spots in there. But, usually I just get tin can and pebbles, so I really couldn't count on it, could I? Okay, boudoir, pantry, security. Let's freaking see if we can make room 8 happen. Oh my god. I feel heavy with gold right now. What the hell? Okay. Okay. 39 steps. This is good. This is good. Yeah, look, I have many other sources of money making in this game at this stage, so I think it's okay. I didn't expect there to be that much. I really didn't. And my god, having the lucky purse at the same time as doing that. Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh. Why has it... Oh, I am so silly. I just went back and double checked. I didn't actually try this door. I had been assuming it was locked because I thought everything was locked, but actually I just saved this. So, okay, so I don't necessarily definitely have a go at drafting on rank 8 yet, but we can keep creating these possibilities. Kennel will help me try for another possibility going forward. I mean, observatory could also get us there as well, and we will be blocking off the south antechamber entrance, but let's kennel it up. Let's kennel it up. It's a pity hey, puppos, how you guys going? It's a pity. Yeah, I didn't have this before. Like, were there even any dig spots in Great Hall? Maybe not. Oh, that's great. That's great. Thanks. Super useful. Hey, puppy. Yeah. Puppy, can you wish for a locked door for me? Oh. I could put spare green room here to go straight to another attempt. Or I could put courtyard here to try and go around the side. Courtyard will take a gem. I don't actually know if... No, there won't be a drafting... No, there won't be a drafting... I don't know. Will there... Is it possible that there could be a gem drafting cost? To room 8 if I were to get there. I'm just thinking about losing my, gems. Of course I could put spare green room here and potentially the room after that. If it's not room 8, I could try and go for a... Yeah, but I think courtyard might be the smartest thing. Alright. Oh, and because I drafted a green room, it took all of my gems. Of course. Of course. I do have a trunk. This should be open at least, so that's good. I do have a trunk. Let's see if we can get ourselves some more keys here. Oh, everything's been open because of the... Yes. So that's useful here. That's useful. It does mean that if I'm drafting... If I am drafting somewhere that will draft into a room on rank 8, I must not dig. I must not dig. Kennel is something I need to be very aware of. No digging if I'm drafting into rank 8. No digging. But we can dig here. That's fine. Oh, man. I have to be really careful about that. I have to constantly stop myself. But here is fine. Okay, great. More steps, more money. What am I going to do with this money? What am I going to do? I need showroom and I need a coat check so I can smuggle things away. Gift shop would be ideal because then I can permanently buy our plushie. I don't know if I want to use this. And I've got to remember that the other possibility I have is to walk into ballroom to get 2 gems as well. Obviously that'll use steps or I have to go through foundation, but yeah. Oh, I like how it goes all dark. God, it's been a long time since I've seen this. Well, this might be... Oh, hang on. I don't have any gems, so I can't do them anyway. I can only redraw or do hallway. Hallway will lose me a key. I will then have 2 keys. But I will have 2 locked trunks. So there's that. And I'll also have access to antechamber. And it's the side that is associated with the Great Hall lever. So there's that. I don't know, I guess. Look, I think we're doing pretty well for a cursed day, right? For a day where I am freaking cursed, it doesn't seem terrible. Like, it doesn't seem anywhere near as terrible as it could be. It's just very, very tricky. Okay, 2 keys. I guess let's first try this corner before I try there. Keep that in mind, but I just don't know. Like, I might need a key just to get around. Yeah, of course I do. I know it's not going to fit, but sometimes I just think it's worth experimenting just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, I think let's use... This is really tricky because I don't know if I will be able to, like, if I open a trunk, it might not have keys in it. Even if I were to take keys to the Great Hall, I don't know which door is going to have the lever in it or is going to have another entrance, you know? This is really, really tricky stuff here. Maybe, rather than doing that, maybe I should try here to see if I could, hang on. I know I probably wasted a step there, but seeing Mount Holly just pop up there is incredible. Maybe I can get around here without using a key. This might be... Oh, no gems. Damn it. Damn it. And billiard room goes the wrong way. So this is the only one I can do unless I redraw. I could still, as it is, potentially reach that rank 8 spot from the hallway up there. The redraw is no help to me in terms of actually getting a locked door on rank 8. It doesn't help at all. So maybe I will try a redraw. Okay. Office. No, I can't do it because of gems. So actually this is even worse. I would get more steps, but I need keys. I need keys. Obviously this would be great, but I can't do it. Maybe I should have gone all the way to ballroom to get my gem count up, but I've done it now. So this is it. I can only do darkroom. I can only do darkroom, but I do have utility closet. So I just lost a key because it's a red room, so we just lost everything. Coin is fine. Didn't have gems anyway, so that's fine, but I just lost a key. But, alright, before stepping in there, I have one final key. I think I need to hold on to it rather than risk opening a trunk at this stage. But I can make drafting from darkroom a bit easier if I go back here, get 2 gems through ballroom, and flip the utility closet switch on darkroom. So I think going back through foundation is probably going to be far less steps than going through the one. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's definitely. So let's go to foundation. Let's go to foundation. Hey, pup. Go the masters of the mansion. Yeah. Such good boys. Or girls. Sorry. I say boys because I've had 2 male cats and we say boys in this house all of the time. Can I not call... Have I never done this before? Have I never attempted this? Can I not call foundation up from here? Is there no... I don't know if I've ever been in this position before. I can't remember. Hello? 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 Damn. So I have to go through... I have to use steps to do this. And it's going to be costly. I guess I could go through the mansion, do this, and then go the other way to come back up foundation. Is there really no way for me to call... What if I press this? Why don't you have a button up here? Why don't you have a button up here? Of course, the other thing I could do is try using my key to draft from one of these spots that might deliver more things, but like then I would definitely... I would very much risk not having a key at all. And I don't know if I'll need a key. I know I'll need a key for this spot. I don't know if I'll need a key for this spot. So it's just risky as hell. Of course, the best thing would be if I could draft, say, a locksmith. But, I would lose the key trying. Are there any dig spots in here? God, that would be good. Do they purposely avoid putting dig spots in Great Hall? Alright. Let's just do this. I'm committing. Pantry. Boudoir. Den. Commissary, chapel, kitchen. Dig spots. Dig spots. No dig spots here. Okay. Commissary. Nothing left for me in there, and this dig spot is used up. Chapel, we've done it. Poor piggy. My poor piggy. What a sacrifice. Okay. It's a lot of steps, man. That's a lot of steps. I don't know. This is what I've chosen to try. Okay. Boom! 2 gems. Thank you. And just gotta check for dig spots. I don't think so. No. Oh, but we do have one here. That's great. Turnip, I'll take it. Oh, thank you. And we get the extra steps from it. Okay. So, dark room off. Garage on, dark room off, gymnasium off. This is how we want it. Hang on. Dark room. What did I on? Oh, it was... Oh, I think I've realized... I have to step in there, don't I, before it flips off. No. I think I've made a huge mistake. I forgot about it working that way. All right. All I can do... What's the best thing? I can go to root cellar and see if I can get some more steps from the dig spots there, yeah? I know it will use up a few steps. What I've got to be able to do now is from the grounds, go up foundation Thankfully from there, it's just a few steps to go in. This is such a huge waste of everything I've set up. Unbelievable. And then I'm going to have to turn go in dark room, it'll flip off. And then I've got to come back into foundation. So no, it might actually be worthwhile. Let's just see how we go first, and then potentially on the way back, think about going in there to see if I can get... it's not as if this is the only possibility for using key 8. I could also go around here, but sorry. We'll see. We'll see how we freaking go. We'll see how we freaking go. But I've only got this one key to try something with. It's really painful because there could be so many other key possibilities. I could try drafting somewhere and get the locksmith. I could, open a trunk and there are 2 keys in there, or the lockpick kit. There's so many things it could be, but I have to make decisions based on sort of the worst case scenario, or at least just pick something to try, not knowing what it will turn out to be. At least this way we'll have the foundation elevator where we need it. Oh man, I've made some interesting decisions on this day. Some of them have probably been really smart and careful decisions, and then big freaking mistake. Just some careless mistakes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I could have done this so easily. So many steps wasted. I just forgot how darkroom works. Oh, it stays on. Alright, so I could have just come straight. What I should have done is come straight in here. In hindsight, that's exactly what I should have done. Key! Thank you. That's at least something. That is at least something. That is at least something. All these things I have not looked at in a really long time. Suspicious Bridget. I'm stumped. Alright, okay. Alright, 2 keys and 2 gems. If possible, I would like to keep my gems. Okay. The pool will give us the access that I want to that area. We'll use a gem, but we won't use a key. But then these are 2 other very attractive options, to be honest, because coat check will allow me to put my key 8 away if this doesn't work out. Walk-in closet, of course, might give me, God knows, it might give me more keys, it might give me more gems. And then I could still try to get to the rank 8 spot from hallway up there. But I think pool will give me more drafting possibilities, so let's do that. And hopefully those 2 will come up again. I'm just hoping there might be a key somewhere. Okay. Oh, that sucks. All right. So we know actually that we should not go from here because I can't use a key. So I actually just need to go here to try this spot. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if I should just try here while I'm here, just to see what comes up, because it might be something that's really helpful. I don't know, like more key. Oh, it's locked. Well, in that case, no, because I don't know if I might need both of these keys. Okay, at least we know. So let's go back up here with our 2 keys. and my only 17 steps now. This one will use regular key. I've only got 1 gem, which really sucks. And this is the only option I can choose. This is the only option I can choose to try to draft into that room. Is it worth it? When I still have 1 more rank 8 spot I can try. And I can always just put the key away maybe. Or even just try to get gallery on another deck. These are all possibilities, right? So what will this do? This will, it's a red room and a bedroom. It will lose me steps. 2 steps, I think. It will lose me, oh actually, it'll lose me 1 step because the bedroom, right? The bedroom will just be neutral, I think. It'll lose me a step at least, that's okay. It'll lose me a key and it'll lose me a gem. I will have no key and no gem after this. So this really sucks because I should have used my key. I should have used my key. I can only hope that maybe drafting from the pool or from the dark room will be keyless drafts and might help me to get a key. I think I have to try it. Yep, gem key gone, the coin is fine. There's no dig spots and there's no items. Alright. I'm hoping this is locked and then... Nah. Alright, okay. Alright, so in that case... wine cellar might be the thing then. It might just have to be. And we'll get some more gems. Alright, I tried. I tried. I made some big mistakes. I tried. Nothing. Okay. Oh, another dig spot. Nothing. Nothing. Wine cellar. Wine cellar. Why? Wine cellar. Yeah. You get me. Okay, I cannot open this. God, I really could have done with the sledgehammer. Can't get in there yet without opening the lever in the Great Hall, which needs so many keys. I'm really running out of options here. We're back at 10 steps because of my big mistake. So I have to... This is locked, this is locked, this is locked. I have to be able to get something from these options. And I'm looking for both steps and keys. That one is locked. Come on, just do it. Just do it. This is really hard to make happen. This is really hard. Okay. There's trunks there waiting for me as well, which I obviously can't use. That's that. My choices have not worked out for me. But how appropriate for a cursed day, right? When, like, it would have actually been a far less cursed day. Oh my God, everything about how much of a cursed day this is actually quite poetic, right? If this day had just ended early and I just moved on to the next day, it would have... I didn't even get an apple. It would have been better because I just would have gotten past the cursed thing. But this cursed day has dangled real possibilities to me, and I have tried to forge forward. And now I've ended up in a position where there's nothing really lost except the piggy bank. That's the loss here. This huge piggy bounty is the true victim here. I don't think I have enough steps to get around to root cellar. Obviously that's boarded up now. Yeah, I don't think there's enough, but there's just, I don't know. Can't you just open? Use my key. Use my 8 key. Like, maybe it's possible I've missed a key somewhere. It's all I can think is like just scrounge around a bit on the ground. And there were no dig spots in there to, you know, like I even have the kennel as a possibility for opening doors. If I had the kennel before these dig spots here, obviously I couldn't predict that this would happen. Like, I would have been able to have this open. Just go in. Yeah, this is, no, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. There's no dig spots in here, right? And there's no dig spots in Great Hall. This is where the dogs could really save me. But there's just no possibility. But of course, it's not just the cursed day that has gotten in my way today. It is me. This is a cursed day because of me and my silly choices. Well, my silly mistakes that cost me steps here, you know, for one. And there's nothing else for me to buy in Commissary, and there's nothing else for me to buy in Kitchen. Yeah. If there was just a dig spot that I had missed, I could make this work. The dogs are just here. Doggies! Hey, I need your help. I need your help. I don't think this is possible. I really don't think this is going to be possible, but I'm just gonna try, and we'll just, you know, like, we'll just run to the end of the day. You know, we'll walk it out. We'll walk our frustrations out. Yeah, or it's 4 steps. There's just no way. 3 steps. Ah ha ha ha. I'm not laughing. I'm crying. Yeah. Oh man, what a freaking cursed day. Truly. It's not gone my way. It's not gone my way. Because it's going to be at least a step when we get out of here, right? That's a step. You know, yeah. No, we're just gonna walk ourselves one step. I mean, I could, like, if I could buy my way out of this problem, I'd be fine. But that's that. I'm just gonna like, I know we're not dying, obviously we're just going to sleep, but I'm just gonna die trying. I just want to show that I'm, you know, making an effort. Goodbye, day. Goodbye. Oh, I'm so close. So close. Goodbye, money. Goodbye, the most money I've ever seen in this game. Goodbye, piggy. I'm sorry, I failed you. You worked so hard for me and I failed you. It's a perplexing excavation site. At least it's a house I've never seen. Goodbye, key 8. I'll see you again. Oh man, that was a lot of possibilities that just didn't work out. Let's call it a combination between my own decisions and of course I don't regret most of my decisions. Like, they're just decisions, you know. I don't know how they're going to work out. They could have worked out, you know. There are multiple ways that I could have played that. That's that. Some of them were really smart. Some of them were silly mistakes. But so it is. But certainly today we were cursed. We were cursed, truly. Let's hope for a bit of a smoother day tomorrow, and maybe we'll actually get an amazing one as well. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next day. Good night, have a good day, farewell. Thank you for watching as always. Bye bye.